Ranking Member for 5 minutes.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for holding this hearing and for our witnesses for testifying. As you mentioned, we're here today to discuss rail innovation. In the United States, our innovative spirit is one of our greatest strengths, and we should be harnessing this spirit to improve our transportation networks. Innovation has transformed both passenger and freight rail since the 19th century. This includes how locomotives are powered as we move from steam to diesel to electric. And now Brightline, which is going to be in my district, running from Las Vegas to Southern California, is bringing zero-emission, all-electric, high-speed rail to the forefront. This will create good union jobs, it will reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and it'll make it easier, more convenient, quicker for people to travel between Las Vegas and Los Angeles. And once that's established, we think it will go far beyond. I'm interested in exploring today and hearing from the witnesses how we can use emerging technologies to combat cargo theft. This cost, excuse me, our economy between $15 and $30 billion each year. I held a roundtable to explore this issue earlier in the year and co-led a bipartisan bill that would create a federal task force to help address the issue. In addition to improving federal enforcement, technology can help shippers track rail cars and packages in real time, and that could be immensely helpful to combating this growing issue and make it safer for communities and people working on the rail lines. And speaking of real-time tracking, I'm also very interested in how innovation can make the shipping of hazardous materials safer. Hazardous material runs right through the heart of my district in Las Vegas, goes right by train, right down through the heart of town, and I want to be sure that my constituents and first responders are equipped with the information they need to respond to any incidents that might occur involving hazmat. Now, any conversation about innovation in the rail industry, like I mentioned, or others that may come up, have to include discussions of rail safety. We have a duty to ensure that advancements in technology do not come at the expense of the safety of workers, passengers, and the communities that trains pass through. That brings me to my next topic, which is traffic inspections. Automated traffic inspection, ATI, let me get all these acronyms straight, technology such as track geometry measurement systems, TGMS, can play an important role in identifying rail track defaults and in keeping passengers safe. These systems were first deployed in the 1970s, and they've been a good supplemental tool for inspecting the 140,000 miles of track we have across the United States. There are not any regulations that prohibit any railroad from using these track geometry measurement systems or any other automated track inspection technology. I want to say, though, that ATI should not replace visual in-person track inspections. The National Transportation Safety Board, another acronym NTSB, has cautioned against replacing visual track inspections with ATI. This is because ATI cannot look for 17 different types of track defects that a human inspector can identify. This includes broken rails, drainage issues, track obstructions, trespassers, vandalisms, and washouts. I sent a letter with Ranking Member Larson to Secretary Duffy urging the Federal Railroad Administration to not grant a safety waiver that would allow Class 1 railroads to reduce visual track safety inspections from twice a week to twice a month. That's a big difference, and that's what they're asking for. The safety waiver request also asked the FRA to give the largest railroads 72 hours to address defects instead of immediately addressing them as current regulations require. I would also ask, Mr. Chairman, unanimous consent that a letter be included in today's record, that letter. Okay, thank you very much. As the subcommittee works on surface transportation reauthorization, I look forward to working with you, Mr. Chairman, and the chairs of the committees on provisions that will push us into the next generation of rail with robust and dedicated investment while improving and upholding rail safety, always at the forefront. I would now ask if we could submit a letter from the Brotherhood of Railroad Signalmen to be entered into the record that addresses some of the safety issues I brought up. Well, thank you again, Mr. Chairman, for holding the hearing, and I look forward to having those questions addressed that I've mentioned. Thank you, and I yield back.
I'd like to